Hey there, Pirate Monkey crew, and welcome to another miniature painting tutorial. Today we are going to be talking about how I paint gems. This video is also a thank you to you guys for your patience. Last month I wasn't able to get any tutorials out, and this month I want to get you guys an extra. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump in. So just to start off here, we're going to be painting this gem like a really lovely kind of purple color, and I'm actually going to start off with a magenta tone. This is just the magenta from Magenta color, but any kind of pure pigment magenta should work. Reaper clear magenta will work as well, and we have it just a little bit thinned down here over this gem, which is essentially just a little bit of white over some black. We're just going to glaze it very, very carefully onto here. What we're going to do as we progressively move on is we're going to add just a little bit of a violet color. We're using Reaper's violet, but any kind of, quinacridone violet, or, you can even mix your own from mixing together, some kind of pure pigment magenta with a, a blue. The Reaper clear magenta and the clear blue or the phthalo blue make excellent purples. And we're just going to continue to glaze this onto this gem. Now, this isn't following like the normal kind of, gem thinking where you have a massive reflection on the bottom, but we're going to come back around to that. Now here we're just glazing just pure phthalo blue onto the bottom, just to really, get that really nice and cooled off. And here we're adding just a touch of white because we do want the bottom to have some kind of reflection, but we don't want it to be out of this world. You're going to be seeing the top part of the gem for the majority of the time that you're looking at this, but we do want to reward people who are like looking at the bottom of our miniature, and that's what we're doing here by mixing in this white into this kind of like blue purple mix, is to give them that that little bit of light passing through the gem on the bottom. And again, we're just doing one more little pass. We're trying to build up a little bit of a gradient just so that we can be sure that we're just kind of giving it a highlight, but that highlight is cooler than the warm highlight that we have on the top of the gem. And so now, speaking of the top of the gem, we're going to be mixing in a little bit of magenta into this. And we really want to make sure that it's bright. One thing, that doesn't get done quite enough in my opinion is when you have multifaceted gems like this, a lot of times you have one surface that's angled towards the light in a particular angle, and usually it's relatively like a 45-degree angle to the light source. When that reflects light, it's going to be completely consistently bright, right? And you can see this, here in some reference. You can tell that one facet is completely white or almost entirely white. That's what we're doing here on this gem, is we're just adding that little bit of extra pop. And again, every human, when they look at a piece of artwork, they're looking for patterns that are relatively consistent to what they see in reality. And if those patterns are consistent, then the mind is very pleased. And so we're giving like this extra saturation, we're giving the pattern that, people normally see on a gem. We have warm, bright highlights, and then we have a cool highlight on the bottom. And all of this together gives us the result of having just a really, really beautiful looking gem. We're doing just a couple of final little highlight points here with pure white. And that is it for this one. It's short, sweet, and to the point. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much again for your patience. These last couple of months have been absolutely crazy with all the travel and everything, and I'm so pleased to be back on Patreon. Thank you guys for sticking with me. We'll see you next time. Happy painting. Bye.